Hello viewers, in this video we'll see what is interpolation search and how to perform this search on a given array. So let's get started. First of all, what is interpolation search? It is basically an improved variant of binary search. Now, it clearly means that the runtime complexity of interpolation search is comparatively less than the binary search. Also, for this algorithm to work properly, the data collection should be done in sorted and equally distributed form. Now, what does this mean? This means that the elements in the array should have some kind of uniformity. Means the gap between the adjacent elements are supposed to be exactly same, but it is not always required. Now, what do I mean by uniformity is that the elements can be in AP or GP, or there should be some kind of similarity between the elements. Like here we can see that the elements of this array containing 5 elements is in AP. The previous element is one less than the next element. So coming back to the search, what are we given? We are given an array of n uniformly distributed values, and our goal is to search for an element x within this array. So we are having this formula: position equals to low plus x minus a of low, that is the element in this particular index low, by a high minus a low into high minus low. Now we have to implement this formula to find an element x within a given array. So let's come to an example. So let us understand how interpolation search works by taking this example. I have already made an array of 8 elements, as you can see. Each of these elements are having a gap of 2, okay, and we are being asked to find this element 9. So the element which we have to find will obviously are x. The lowest element will always be 0, highest element will be 7 over here because we are having 8 elements. The value stored at the lowest index is 1 and that of the highest index is 15. Now we have to first understand that which index should we search first, and whatever index will be searched first will get stored in this variable position. Now this is calculated using this formula. Okay, so after performing the calculation, the position will get the index where we should look first. So we got the answer 4. So we can say that the element 9 was found at position 4. Now, since this array was uniformly distributed, the number of steps required to perform was only 1, and it clearly takes less time than the binary search. So on looking on the 4th index, we have got our element 9 in only a single step. Coming to the next example, where the uniformity of elements is less as compared to the previous array. Here we can see that the gap between first element and the second element is 2. Then here it is 9 and so on. So we can say that this array is sorted but not uniform. Here we are being asked to find this element 25. Okay, I have already written the initial values of the lowest index, highest index, and the values stored in this index. Okay, the element to be found out is our x, here 25, and we are using these values here to find the first index where we are supposed to look for the element 25. Here, after performing the calculation, we will get a value 6 point something, but we will only take 6 because the index is never a float value, it's always an integer, so we are considering only the floor value. Now we have got the first index as 6, so we will look for the element 25 in the 6th index. Now if we see in the array in the 6th index, we already have element 26. Now what we'll do is we will divide this array into 2 parts. And since this 25 is obviously less than 26, we will take this left half of the array and we will search for 25. Now since we have shortened our array, it only contains 6 elements, so we will reassign the indices value. Only the highest index will change and the element contained in it will also change. And now we will use these values to again find the new index for finding the element 25, which might contain the element 25. So after putting the new values, we get exact 5 over here as our answer. So we can say that the element 25 was found at the 5th index, which is true. So our element 25 was found at the 5th index. Fine. Now we can say that the number of steps required to perform this search was 2, which means that if we are taking more than one step to perform the search, we can say that the array is not uniform. That is why the search is taking more time. So if the uniformity of data decreases, then the number of steps required to perform the search increases, and so does the time complexity. While for the binary search, the time complexity is fixed, this time complexity of interpolation search solely depends on the uniformity. So that was the algorithm for interpolation search. This is the required C code to perform this search. Here I've created a function called interpolation search, as you can see, and this will carry out the calculation. Then in the main function, I have asked the user to enter the size and the elements stored in the array, and then I have performed this search. If the element was present in the array, it will show its specified position. Otherwise it will write that this particular element was not found. So yeah, this is the interpolation search, how we can perform this search in the C code, and there's nothing much to explain in this code. I'm putting this link to the code in the description. Hope you find this video helpful. Thank you.